What up, fam? Uncle Paw here. Hey, you know I got a good one for you today. We're doing spatchcock chicken, roasted it in the oven with some vegetables. That's all next here, Uncle Paw's Kitchen. All right, welcome back, fam. All right, so spatchcock chicken. Um, what that really means is butterflied. That's all it really is. It's just butterflied whole chicken. We're gonna cut the back out, take that whole backbone out. Of course, put it in our meat scrap and any other trimmings for our chicken stock. But reason why you spatchcock it or butterfly, reason being is that, you know, if you cook it whole, the breast will cook faster than your dark meat, particularly your thighs and your legs. So that's the reason why you do it, is when you butterfly, you flip it upside down, you flip it with the open cavity down, it's gonna cook evenly all the way through. So that's the reason why you butterfly. And you cook it at a higher temp. We're gonna be cooking it at 425 today. So cook it at higher temp, it's gonna cook all the way through. Everything will cook at the same time, and that's the reason why you would butterfly it. You can do this in the oven, which we're gonna do. You can do it out on the pit. Teach its own, but that's the reason why you would do it if you want to get the whole chicken cooked, everything cooked at the same time. All right, now the vegetables that we're going to be using underneath the chicken, we're going to have some red potatoes that I kind of went in and took all the roots off of. We're just going to cut those up. And then we got some vegetables. I already have some carrots, celery, and onions. Sweet onions too, they're sweet yellow onions, and not the traditional red that I always use. So we're gonna cut these potatoes up, put them in here, put a little olive oil, a little salt and pepper, mix it up, and then that's gonna go underneath the chicken in our roasting pan, underneath the roasting grate. All right, now as far as the seasoning when it comes to our chicken, is we have butter that's sitting at room temperature, and what is that? Is black pepper that is already on the butter, salt, dill, thyme, rosemary, sage, olive oil, and half of a lemon juice with lemon zest in it as well. So that'll get in the butter. We'll mix that up, and then that's what we're gonna pack underneath the skin, underneath between the breast and the skin, the thigh, the legs, and things like that. We can't get underneath the wing because they're so small, but all of the big pieces of meat, we'll be able to get that butter in there, and then we're gonna coat the outside of it to give it that crispiness, but all that flavor from the seasoning is gonna get inside that meat and really make it juicy and tender and flavorful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and knock out our potatoes. We're just gonna quarter these. All right. Olive oil. Pepper. And some salt. That's roughly 2 teaspoons of salt. Kind of measured it earlier a little bit. All right, so gloves on. good mix. Tell you what, it does smell good. Push them all, make sure they're not on top of each other, laying flat a little bit, much as possible. A rack on top. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for our chicken. But let's go ahead and make our butter first. Got our lemon juice with zest, olive oil, rosemary, sage, thyme, and dill. Now, let's add in last 3 ingredients, really. I'm about to say 2, but last 3 ingredients is I have some minced garlic, 6 garlic cloves, and I have half a shallot that also minced. I sent it through the garlic press so it can be real fine. I was about to say like me. I guess I did say it. And then the last thing is the salt. Break that down. Let's go ahead and mix that up. All right. That smells good. These out the way. All right, come on here, big bird. All right, so let's pick the towel. Let's go ahead and catch dry. Now, like I said, there's that neck, and then the neck's connected to the backbone, so we're gonna go straight down. We're just gonna go right on the side of it. And we're gonna do the other side the same way. All right. Holding our food scrap to make some chicken stock later. Yeah, I just want to kind of trim it up a little bit. And there's the breastplate right here in the middle. You can just flip it over. I normally flip it over and just give it a good push in the back. We're still going to do that. Normally I don't do this, but I want to show you to make it a little easier on you. Take a sharp knife and you get right between there. It's going to go through there real easy. And see how it breaks. So all you want to do is flip it over, add a little paper towel, drop any water on the backside. Just want to put your hand in there, and I kind of just, all right, you can take these little puppies, flip them back in, but as you can see, is that the breast actually sits higher than the thighs, because once you do it, you want to push it down a little bit. So that's why it all is going to cook a little bit more evenly. All right. Now these here, you can go ahead and cut these off. No one really eats them, and they make excellent stock. All right, and then be looking for the video of hot wings, or I'll show you how I do hot wings. Give you a full wing. All right, so pat it down, dry. Let's flip over the inside. Pat that down. Anything that you want to cut off that you don't think is pleasant, anything, A little fat or anything hanging, a little extra skin, extra thick skin. So, all right, looks good, looks good. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this butter and just go ahead and rub it on the inside. So most of the work we're gonna do is gonna be on the, when we flip it over, it's gonna be on the back side. All right, now we're gonna flip it over into our pan. Slide everything over. Slide the pan back over. Now what you wanna do is you wanna get underneath the skin. Just a little bit, just to where, you know, you can be able to get the butter in there, and then from the rest of it, you'll just squeeze it in. So where the thigh at, going down there with the thigh, I just send my one finger down there as far as I can get it. I'm not trying to loosen all the skin doing all that because I want the skin to stay intact some point. I just need enough. I just need a finger just so I know that that's where the butter's gonna go, and then from there I can spread it. Now let's go ahead and start inserting it. Now this is the same thing I do for turkey, Thanksgiving. Put it in there, seal it down, and then just kind of push it down. Coat all that breast meat. It's gonna make it, whoo, I'm telling you. I can see it right now. I can see it's gonna taste good. Tell you. Do this for your turkey, all that. All right, now the rest of it, just gonna put it on the back, on the top side, and just rub it all around. Now, because we're cooking it at a hotter temperature, like I said, 425, I'm not gonna poke any holes into the skin. If I was cooking it around 350, 325, 350, then what I would do is take a fork and just kind of poke the skin to allow some of that juice from the chicken to release and keep the skin crispy. But since we're cooking it at a higher temp, it's gonna crisp up the skin very nicely. So just another trick if you're trying to get crispy skin. All right, fam. Pull that out. Looks amazing, don't it? And that looks beautiful. And you know those vegetables, potatoes, and the carrots, and the celery, and the onions gonna taste good at the bottom. All right, so what I'm gonna do, get underneath that girl there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set it there, and I'm gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes, let all those juices start to flow back in it. Then you'll see something that'll leak out on the cutting board here. That's why I got paper towels surrounding it to soak up any juice. But I'm gonna let that go ahead and just rest again. I'm gonna drape it with foil, let it rest, slide this off, get my plate. We're gonna plate meat. All right, welcome back, fam. Been 10 minutes. I think I just did 30, but it's been 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and cut into this bird so we can get our heat on. Wait to try those too. So let's just take a look at it. Look how tender this is. Look at that. It's gonna come apart just by pulling it. And when you got a tender bird right there, that's a tender bird. Man. Oh, that's a tender bird right there. Come in here. Right in that joint. juicy. I squeeze it out, it got juice running all out of there, boy. Tell you. Gonna get some of this breast meat. You can see underneath the skin, see all the seasoning. Paper towel out the way, trying to be fancy. Smells remarkable, I'm trying to tell you. Man, it smells good. Those herbs. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get this leg over here too. Man, look at that. Look at that. Get some of these vegetables. Make sure I get some of these onions. All right. All right, let's get in here and try this. I'm gonna use patience and restraint, and I'm gonna try this potato first. It soaked up all the juice. I can tell you right now, chicken gonna be good just eating the potatoes and the carrots and some celery. It's gonna be good because it picked up all that flavor. Look at that. Barely even had it. Just kind of just moved my knife and it cut. Oh man. The juices all get out. Man, those herbs, garlic, the shallots, thyme, sage, rosemary, the dill, the lemon zest, the lemon juice, that butter, the pepper, the salt, man, all gets in there, works together, helps keeps it moist, adds flavor to the chicken, inside and out. Oh man, then it naturally bastes in the vegetables, your potatoes and all your vegetables in the bottom of the pan. Man, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I wish you could taste this right now. I wish you can. I'm telling you, what I really get, that dill and lemon, it goes well together. You get a little pop on the back end. Oh man, it just completes it. Yeah, try this. You need to try this. This is one of, like I said, one of the good recipes right here. The seasoning I use when I'm cooking turkey for Thanksgiving. And you're out there, you want to come over Thanksgiving, give me a shout. But this is the season that I use for Thanksgiving. So hey, you don't want to miss any of these recipes I'm doing, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button down here so you don't miss anything. And then hit that bell so you get notified when I post. I'm posting them regular, putting them out there for you. Oh man, only thing well, before I get something else, I'm going to get in here. Oh man, skin. Oh man, only thing this thing is missing now is just little Tuscan red. But I'm telling you, this goes well with this chicken and the vegetables. Done it before, do it again. Oh man, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get back up in this chicken. Before I do, again, as always, try it at home. Let me know how it works out for you. shoot me a picture, send me an email, put it in the comments. I love to hear from you. I'm Uncle Paw Paw. You've been watching Uncle Paw Paw's Kitchen. All right now.